here we go again. It's your boy Guapodamus with my man Mr. LP, and we got a special guest in the house today. Danny Barrios in here. Carita, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing great. Thank you guys for having me, man. I appreciate it, man.
Man, thank you for coming out and showing us the respect to come out here and do this, man. We're gonna continue to grow, man. You got a great pool right now in Arizona, man. Arizona loves you. They're behind you. We're gonna grow you, man. Right to the world title is what I'm saying, bro. I may be getting a little ahead of myself, but for me, I see you already right there in line, bro. That line for a world champion challenge that's coming out of Arizona, you're sitting right there amongst the people in the front, man. How you see that, my man?
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
Yes, indeed. My man, headlining 2 weeks away from your fight coming up here at a Celebrity Theater. Local talent. You guys make sure you guys go and get your tickets if you haven't yet. If there's even some available, this man is doing his thing. And you're going to be entertained like no other with this next upcoming fight. Why don't you do us a favor and tell us about this fight you got coming up, man?
So I'm fighting against a Filipino guy. He's about 37 and like 37 wins, 12 knockouts, and losses he has about 9. I don't really know much about my opponent, but I just know he's just a southpaw. I haven't watched no film on him, but we know I know what to do in the ring. If I need to adjust a bit, I'll adjust. But other than that, I mean, I'm ready for this fight. It's been about 8 weeks of camp. Weight's going good. Training camp's going good. I feel great. Can't wait.
How many, what number will this be for southpaw fighters?
Man, I think I fought about like 6 southpaws or 7.
Oh, so this ain't no big deal to you.
I fought about like half of my record has been for southpaws.
Okay, so ain't no big deal.
No,
it's
it
a
ain't
normal
no
to
big
you.
deal.
It usually shell shocks fighters, even in the high ranked television ring, a level. Like, oh, he's only fighting 2 southpaws. He's gonna be a little confused with the trickery. You have no fear. You go straight into it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it goes to speak, right? You used to fight them, so everybody, when they pop up, which they always pop up, he's ready, man.
They be popping up left and right. I mean, like I said, half of my opponents have been southpaws actually. So I can't wait. I can't wait. I wish I could get the win this weekend, but I gotta wait another 2 weeks.
That's it, man. It's slightly under 2 weeks, but we're getting close, right? So you're getting close to hitting the end of your camp and being in what you would call your fight shape, right?
Yeah.
How you feeling, bro? You feeling strong? Are you feeling powerful? How you feeling, bro?
I feel strong. I feel a lot stronger than my last camp. I feel like for this camp we prepared like lifting a little bit more, heavier, and I feel a lot bigger. Weight is slimming down now. I feel great. Sparring has been going great. Training's been going great. I don't know if you guys know, but I train with Jesus Mono, Abel's Jesus uncle, Abel, and then
Great guys.
Great.
amazing people to be with and to train with.
And talent.
Talented people, man, to be with. It's just not them. I actually train with other guys too. That got the dog in them.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
So
Not
you
everybody in
got
that
number
gym.
warriors in that gym that's all just
Yeah.
trying to level each other up to a whole next level.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
So your weight class here is 122 for the
122.
fight, right?
122.
All right.
And we were literally just commenting about a little behind the scenes before we got started on this, right? Of people being able to make weight, and my man's not having a problem at all making the weight, you know what I mean? And we were also commenting on being able to see you recently have a little bit more power within what you're bringing out. And, you've always been high talent, but it seems now like you're having an increase in power, man. It's been very entertaining to see.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, from a viewing perspective, man, it makes it a lot more entertaining.
Well, I used to fight at 126, so like I would only cut about like I say like 13 to 14 pounds like during the whole entire 8 week of camp.
Yeah.
Now I'm cutting like about almost 20 pounds during camp. So
What's the toughest part about making weight?
making weight, I don't know. I feel like you just got to be very dedicated. I feel like I have no issues with making weight at 122. No issues. I eat good. I still have my cheat days, or I like to search up healthy meals like online how to make. Like just yesterday, I just ate basically like a honey spicy. So but instead of chicken, it was turkey. So yesterday I ate a burger. I ate a burger with ketchup and all that. And checked my weight today. Not too far making weight. So I mean, for me, making weight right now is not an issue.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Yeah.
That
So
means,
it's good.
that means you're transitioning to your division very smoothly during training camp.
So like, well, during camp, there's a lot of fighters that make weight during camp. I don't have to make weight during camp. My weight just slims down, like just because I'm very dedicated on my eating, and I drink a shitload of water. So
I mean, that goes to show, right? It's the dedication and the willingness to be able to put in that work, man.
Yeah.
If you can put in that work, then you won't have a problem making it, right?
Indeed.
That's a conversation we've had many times, man.
Like we were just having a conversation about weight cuttings before we got into the podcast, and back then, what was it? Was it just like sauna suits and stuff like that?
It got interesting for you back in the medieval
Yeah,
days.
so what we're referencing was back in the day.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you used that. I know those of you watching it, the old school cats, that white bottle of Aveline, that Vaseline little cream you put all over your body, so your body forces the. I know. So your body forces that secretion of the sweat.
The sweat.
But then you put on that trash bag, you punch a hole on the top and the side so your arms can go in.
Yeah, man.
And you jump rope and you run,
I used to do
chew on
that.
bubble gum and you spit it out, and that is just. Oh,
I used to.
I don't miss those days at all.
No, it's crazy because before I got with the Ramos team, I used to actually do that. I used to put on the bag and I used to put Aveline. I used to just run like that.
Old school.
I used to feel weak as hell going into weight.
Yeah, it's draining.
All that, and it just drains you, man. But as soon as I got with the Ramos, man, it's a whole different.
That's great to know.
Yeah.
It sounds like you got yourself surrounded around a solid, experienced team
Yeah.
that's actually honing the skills more so than trying to force getting to weight.
Yeah.
And that's what it's
You
got to
got-
be, right?
you-
It's
so
being
what it
able to
is, you
hit
come
that pinnacle performance when you're hitting your peak, man, and being able to get to that, now,
Yeah.
right? And then, well, that's one of the things we were commenting on, right? Is being able to get to that peak level nowadays with all the different advantages, man. It got to be a lot better than what it used to be back in the day, right?
Yeah.
And the people you're working with, like you said, man, you're working with the next level teams
Yeah.
out here,
Yeah.
so that they're gonna get next
Yeah.
level results out of you
Yeah,
too.
like Coach Senior Ramos. I mean, he's a hell of a coach.
Yeah.
He's I have a lot of respect for him. He's training like about 9 of us right now,
Yeah.
and nothing but good ass fighters.
Yeah, I got mad respect for his
Good ass
ability.
fighters.
He doesn't get the credit he deserves considering the fact how solid that camp is, if you will.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man,
Jesus
solid
Ramos,
camp.
one of our closest. We spent great times, and it's always a joy to see Jesus out
Always,
fighting.
man.
Man.
Always.
And
And he's
and
blessed us.
that-
He's blessed us with interviews on this podcast too, man.
That's-
He's giving split decision love, so we always show love back.
That's the homie right there, and I'm so proud of him to see
Yeah.
what he's doing, and to know that you're right there alongside guys like he and his uncle Abel.
Yeah.
Your next up-
Sidebar on that.
Your next
Sidebar on
up-
that. Just recently,
your
right?
next
'Cause
up.
he had the fight. He had the fight in the Canelo undercard, man. Blasphemy, bro. It was the most fucking horrible decision I've seen in ever. Really, bro. We were so devastated when we were watching.
And he
bro.
was so humble in defeat.
So humble. He's a lot more humble, bro, than I ever would have been in that scenario, bro.
He's so humble. Like he didn't even talk about the fucking fight. Like he didn't make no excuse.
No
Like,
excuse.
No excuses,
like he
bro.
knew he freaking won the fight, and he was just like, you know what, he's gonna suck it in and get back into camp.
Every time you'll have decisions with have bad outcomes, right? And you maybe look back at the fight or rewatch and go, okay, maybe I can kind of see how somebody viewed it. Man, I have watched that fight over like about 10 times. To this day, I don't even see how they scored it within 4 rounds, bro.
Yeah,
He was so far ahead in that fight that I
Yeah,
had
they were
no
trying to get that fight again, but Lubin doesn't want it.
Yeah.
Of course he doesn't want it, bro. He
don't want that.
didn't win the first fight, so he don't want that smoke.
Well, hey, fingers crossed. I know you actually that's your gym mate.
Yeah.
So make sure you tell Jesus that for love for
Yeah,
boxing
yeah,
showed
got
up.
you.
And we hope when he gets that
I
rematch.
see him tomorrow in the morning.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
What's that?
That's what's up. So 2 weeks from now, Celebrity Theater
Yes, sir.
about to go down. You ready?
I'm ready.
What can we expect to see out of Danny Barrios that night, man?
Hell of a performance. A stronger Danny Barrios. We've been working a lot of hard work. You're gonna see the hard work that night. Most definitely, and I don't know. I kind of want to go for the knockout, so I'm going for the knockout.
Alright,
Right.
you heard it here. You heard it exclusively here first. You heard it. He's going for the knockout.
I'm going for the knockout. Like I'm putting that pressure on this guy. I'm putting the pressure. We've been working on putting pressure. My recent fights, I don't really put in the pressure. I usually just more of a boxer.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, I'm gonna be a whole different Danny Barrios.
Yeah.
That night.
Most definitely, man. It's a beautiful thing to see the continuance of your growth within the sport. We were talking about it, man.
Yeah.
When I think of Danny Barrios, I think of very high level technique, very high level skill, right? And then just be able to start adding recently those new layers, where you now say, okay, I'm taking that technique and that skill, and I'm adding a little bit of dog in there. I'm adding a little bit of power.
That's what I want to do, and I want to let everyone know, like, I don't want people just letting them know, like, I'm just a boxer that can use the IQ, the you know that. I want to let them know that I'm there.
You got that dog in you too.
I got the dog in me too.
That's what's up, man.
Most definitely. You guys heard it, man. Everybody out there, when you're seeing it, Danny Barrios is going to be bringing a whole new game, man. He's actually going to be putting work on people, but actually hurting people down too. I'm adding a little extra to it now, but watch it, man. He's going to be knocking people out.
I ain't going to say no names, but I heard a lot of people calling me out too, but once they get that phone call, they don't
want it. They don't want that smoke, man.
They don't want it. So once they see me next week on the 16th, they ain't gonna really want it.
That's it, man. That's
we
it.
Look forward to
we'll be there, man. We'll be there front row, man, to support, bro. So a little bit of sidebar, right? So we were talking about you working out of the gym over there in Casa Grande and being able to work with the team that you work. How did you actually initially link up with them?
Man, so short story. My trainer Hector, he didn't really have like, I'm not saying he didn't want to train me, but he didn't want to train nobody no more. So, but I still have love for Hector Castro, Maximus' dad, and so so he closed down the gym, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna step up my career, and I got in contact with Jesus Mono, and then I got in contact with his dad, and I told him that I want to go out there, and so this is like back in July, and so I trained. I live in Glendale, and I got to train all the way to Casa Grande. I go there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, basically like 7 days out of the week, 6 days out of the week. You know, training, busting my ass off, and
it's a hell of a journey.
But we say, well, we don't play boxing, bro. It's a lifestyle and a dedication.
If you want to be the best, you got to train with the best.
That's it.
You know,
100%.
That's what I told myself. So I was just like, you know, I wake up about 6 in the morning. 7, I'm at my house heading to Casa Grande for strength conditioning. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I stay at home in the morning and I run. And after that, Monday, like every afternoon, I'm over there at Casa Grande. Why? Boxing, sparring, and all that. So, and then after that, come back home. I don't get home till like 8.
Sheesh.
You guys get a little bit of a glimpse, man.
So we thank you for taking the time in that very busy schedule, sitting there. You only got less than 2 weeks for your fight.
And as I was telling you, it's really hard for me to get in these podcasts too. So, but thank you guys for working with my time. You know, thank you guys for working with my time.
Absolutely, it's a pleasure.
But yeah, man, it's just
thank you.
It's just hard work, dedication. And right now, I'm focused on one thing, and that's just winning a world title at 122.
Hey, you guys heard it here too, man. Guapodamus gonna tell you he gonna get that world title at 122, man.
Sure.
This is the man who's in line in Arizona to be the next great world champion to come out of here. Absolutely. Man, I'm not a liar, and I'm telling you guys, keep your eye on Danny Barrios, man. He's doing great work, and he's the next one up, man.
Put the link on below regarding some of his highlights on his fights. But
most definitely look down below when you're watching, man. You're gonna see some of the extracurricular work that he's put in, man. We gotta definitely support it.
4LUVofBOXING, thanks you for your time.